It's been quite a week, and at this time, I think it would be good for all of us to release to the Lord all our anxieties and overwhelming emotions that sometimes have happened to us, I'm sure, during this week, with those that love us, that we love. I have some announcements before we begin. There will not be a collection basket passed from person to person until further notice. Instead, at each door here and the two side doors, there are collection baskets, and we ask you to leave your collection as you leave the church today. We are asked to do social distancing. It's a new word in our vocabulary now. So we have plenty of room, and the social distancing is recommended that imagine that two people were sitting on either side of you. So do we all remember the Three Stooges, some of us? And we remember when Mo would say to Larry and Curly, spread out. So let's all spread out. We all need to spread out. Please do it now. We have plenty of room in this church, okay? If you have to go to another pew, this is what's asked by the state of California. So just, if you would move down, or move down further in the pew, that's it. And then, yes. So imagine there's two people sitting on either side of you. And we're going to follow that same social distancing when you come to receive communion. So you won't be kneeling one person. There'll be a person and then a space and then another person. So nobody's going to be directing you to do this. We ask you just to. It's our new normal. And it's going to be with us quite a while. So let us just put it in our brain right now. Whenever you come to church, whether you come to Latin Mass or English Mass or come in the Adoration Chapel or come to say the Rosary or pray before the Blessed Sacrament, social distancing is what the state of California is asking us to do, and we certainly want to be compliant with that. We also have a letter from our bishop. Dear brothers and sisters in Christ, we continue to observe and respond to the worldwide health crisis of the coronavirus pandemic, and I take this opportunity to update you on our local diocesan actions, as well as our calling as a people of faith in this time of distress. As we hear news of the continuing spread of the virus, questions have come about the continuation of certain gatherings and events in our local church. It is important to remember that in this moment we are called to prudence and safety, but also to be a presence of hope and spiritual sustenance amid the crisis. We must be careful to protect ourselves while also continuing to manifest Christ's love to our brothers and sisters in need. Here's the important part. In that spirit, we will continue to hold masses in our parishes as scheduled. We will continue to hold masses in our parishes as scheduled. The celebration of the Eucharist is central and essential to our practice of faith, and I feel my responsibility as the chief shepherd of this diocese to continue to make this sacrament available to all people. The other important part of this letter, most of which has already been announced to you over the past few weeks. Therefore, I am granting a special dispensation to any and all of the Catholic faithful of the Diocese of San Bernardino from the weekly obligation to attend Mass until further notice. So if you do not attend Mass on Sunday, it is not a mortal sin until things change and the bishop removes the dispensation. There's confusion among people because in Southern California we have 4 dioceses. The major one is the Archdiocese of Los Angeles, and under the Archdiocese of Los Angeles is the Diocese of Orange, San Diego, and where we are, San Bernardino. San Bernardino and Orange Diocese have continued Mass celebration. San Diego and Los Angeles have stopped public Masses. So when I hear people saying, well, they said this on the news, yeah, but you have to know what diocese you're in. So, because each bishop is responsible for their own diocese. So you don't have to come to church on Sunday. If you don't, it is not a mortal sin. If you come, please distance yourself properly. And we all know there's no handshaking or hugging or hand-holding or any personal contact whatsoever.